down at Linfield University in McMinnville. The 5A basketball tournament runs from Wednesday through Saturday with hundreds of athletes competing and more than 1,000 spectators throughout the week. The atmosphere is like no other, and we had 4 Central Oregon teams competing, including one in the state championship. The Crook County Cowboys took on the Park Rose Broncos in the 5A state championship game. Crook County fell down double digits by halftime, and Park Rose led by as much as 16 points. But the #1 seed Cowboys fought back just as they always do. Down 13 points in the fourth quarter, the Cowboys cut it to 1, even had a lead. Park Rose tied the game, forcing overtime, and the game continued to go back and forth until, with a minute left, Park Rose took the lead and did not surrender it. Crook County fell in the state championship 65-57, finishing second in the 5A classification. Cowboys fought until the very end, and what a season it was. It was Crook County's first ever state championship appearance, and it was one that they'll never forget.
It's a tough one. I'm just filled with lots of love for my teammates, my coaches. Obviously, it's going to stick with us for a while, but it's a tough one.
Senior Bryce Lowenbach and the Crook County Cowboys found themselves down against the Broncos most of the game, even trailing by 11 in the fourth quarter. But there was no quit in this Cowboys squad. They fought back, forced overtime, and while they didn't win, they gave a performance of a lifetime and finished the best they have ever in program history.
There was never a doubt we're not going to give up. We're not going to go down easy. We knew we were going to be back in the game at some point, but I don't know. It was just expectation.
I mean, we're just such a tough team, and that's something we didn't doubt for a second. I don't think anybody else did. It's just not a single bone of give up in us, and we just played to the very end, and awesome.
Jace Jonas and his team are new to 5A, new to the IMC, and it did not matter. The Cowboys went 26-2 on the year, were league champs, and held the #1 seed in the tournament on their way to the title game.
I mean, obviously we wanted to win, but I mean, it's just super amazing. We just know a lot of the older guys who just came through the program, and they're just supporting us and wanting us to do good, and just playing for them. And some of them didn't get the opportunity to play their senior year, so I mean, just getting to play for them and just showing out for them.
Playing for the past and for the present, head coach Jason Mumm appreciates the community's support.
I'm super proud of our guys. I'm super proud of our fans, our community, our coaching staff, everybody that's involved. I mean, this place was filled with blue. I couldn't even talk to my coaches on the bench. It was so loud in there. So very, very happy for the support that we have around us in this group. So.
One last time in a Crook County uniform, Bryce and Jace left a legacy in the program that will not be forgotten.
And just glad to have an opportunity to play, and just love all my coaches and my teammates. And I wouldn't have had it any other way with just my best friends and just everybody.
It means everything. I mean, I wouldn't want to be with any other program. I wouldn't want to be with any other coach, any other players. But it means everything to me.
Cowboys showed everyone in Central Oregon, in the state, and at Linfield University what Crook County basketball was all about. And for them, it all started with Bryce Lowenbach and Jace Jonas, the two-headed monster that teams feared. The IMC Player of the Year, Bryce Lowenbach, was named first team all-tournament following the championship game. Jace was voted on the second team. The point guard center duo won 26 games, leading the Cowboys to the championship game. They have played together since they can remember. And to them, sharing the court meant everything.
Playing with Jace is the best person I've ever played with, to be honest. I mean, I can always rely on him. I know that he's going to come out, he's going to get buckets, and I know that he's going to look for me and I'm going to look for him. It's just, I wouldn't have it any other way, and I have never had it any other way. So.
Yeah. I mean, he's my best friend, and I just love it. And, I don't even know what goes on between us. Like, we have some telepathic way of, communicating to each other, but it's just like, we don't even really talk to each other that much, but we always figure out a way to find each other and just to play one another, and we just mesh so well together, and I wouldn't have it any other way with anybody else. So just love being a Robin to his Batman, so yeah, just love playing with him.
Lowenbach is one of the favorites to win 5A Player of the Year in the state